Sorry, Mataji. Yesterday I could not join.
No problem, Prabhuji. No problem. We had class. Sumit Prabhu has taken the class.
Yeah, I heard it while I was driving back. Okay, so 46 today, no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, let's start.
46 and what to begin?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayate Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripātamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Chaitanyamishwaram Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome you all for Bhagavatam discussion.
Hare.
From Canto 1, Chapter 7, Text 46 today. So who is going to read 46?
I'll read, Prabhu. 46 and 47, Shruti will read, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Taddarmagnya Mahabhaga Bhavidbir Gauravanukulam Rinjam Narahati Praptum Pujam Vandyam Abhignasha. Translation: O most fortunate one who knows the principles of religion, it is good for you to cause is it good for you to cause grief to glorious family members who are always respectable and worshipful? Purport: a slight insult for a respectable family is sufficient to make invoke grief. Therefore, a cultured man should always be careful in dealing with worshipful family members. So here it is Draupadi who is telling Arjuna to forgive Ashwatthama when Arjuna takes Ashwatthama to her because he had killed the five sons of Arjuna, no, five sons of Draupadi. So in order to punish him, he had captured Ashwatthama and taken to Draupadi. But Draupadi, being a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, although she was in her own grief, but still she was ready to forgive Ashwatthama, and she also told that Ashwatthama is the only, in the previous shloka she had already mentioned that although Kripi was widowed after Dronacharya's death and she would have committed suicide, Sati, but for Ashwatthama, who was her son, she lived and did not commit Sati. So she is living only for his sake. So it is better we do not kill him and forgive him. That's what she was telling. So here also she is only continuing that we should not harm him because he is the son of the Guru and all those things. That's what I understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji. 47 also you can read. You only or somebody else?
I only, Prabhuji. I only will read. Huh?
Read the sloka.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. मारुदिदस्य जननी गौतमी पतिदेवता यताहमृता वत्सामृत Rudumi Ashrumuki Muhu. Translation. My lord, do not make the wife of Dronacharya cry like me. I am aggrieved for the death of my sons. She need not cry constantly like me. Purport, sympathetic good lady as she was, Srimati Draupadi did not want to put the wife of Dronacharya in the same position of childlessness, both from the point of motherly feelings as well as from the respectable position held by the wife of Dronacharya. So here we realize that a devotee of Krishna, like Draupadi was always a devotee of Krishna, and although she is in her own grief because she has lost her 5 sons to Ashwatthama, despite her own grief, she is compassionate towards Dronacharya's wife and also towards Ashwatthama. She's telling just because in normal cases, what we see an eye for an eye or for a hand for a hand. If somebody does us wrong, we'll also do more wrong to them so that they are also in grief, and like that we think of revenge and all. But here this shows that a pure devotee, a true devotee of Krishna is always forgiving and very tolerable. So here Draupadi is exhibiting these qualities. She tells Arjuna, although I have lost and I am in grief because I've lost all my 5 sons and he has killed it, but I don't want the same fate for Dronacharya's wife to undergo the same fate. So please forgive him so that he does not undergo the same fate that I have undergone. And that's what she is telling. That's what I understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
49, who is reading? Next sloka, who is reading? Somebody is allocated.
One sec, Prabhuji, I'll check. Otherwise,
Sridevi Mataji,
40.
there, no? Somebody is allocated 49.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Neeraja Mataji, Prabhuji.
I think she is not
49.
there. Okay, one of you read 49 also. Then we'll discuss.
Okay, shall I read that or somebody is reading it?
Yeah,
48.
anyone.
Okay. Okay, I'll only read. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yaicopitam Brahmakulam Nirjaner Ajitamabhi Tatkulam Prahadahiti Yasho Sanubandham Sucharpitam. Translation. If the kingly administrative order, which is unrestricted in sense control, offends the Brahmana order and enrages them, then the fire of that rage burns up the whole body of the royal family and brings grief upon all. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Purport. The Brahmana order of society or the spiritually advanced caste or community and the members of such highly elevated families were always held in great esteem by the other subordinate castes, namely the administrative kingly order, mercantile order, and the laborers. So here they're talking about, although Draupadi belonged to the Kshatriya family, the kingly family, Dronacharya was from a Brahmin family. And although the kings were the ones who were the rulers and were the administrative, but they still gave the Brahmanas, the people who were training their children, the gurus and all, very high respect. They considered them more superior than their own Kshatriya clan. So here it is being told that compared to the Kshatriyas and this one, the kings also respected the Brahmanas. They were given a very high duty, a very high status and position during those times. Because during those times, the Brahmanas were very qualified and they had a lot of knowledge about the God. But here, as we can see, although even Dronacharya was there in the same place when Draupadi's Draupadi was getting insulted by Duryodhana, and same Dronacharya's son Ashwatthama killed her son, but still Draupadi doesn't remember all those. She forgives all those, and just tells that we should not insult, even if we consider that he has done a sin, but he being a Brahmana, we should not do any harm to Ashwatthama. So she is being very compassionate in this. So that's what we understand, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now, can I ask a question to all of you? Maybe all of you can unmute, be alert. My first question is that, is Draupadi right what she is doing it? How many of you say, yes, she's right, what she has done? Or how many of you say, no, she's wrong, what she has done? Each one can unmute and speak.
She's right, bro.
Why is she's right? Tell me.
Because according to scriptures, a devotee should tolerate and another devotee should help him out. Help
Okay.
the devotee who is in trouble.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? How many questions?
Prabhu, okay, maybe at that point of time, because she was a devotee and she knew that God is the ultimate giver of punishment, she would have taken. But now, if we see, if somebody in a modern day kills our kids and insults or does anything, and if we tell forgive them, they have murdered our child and forgive them, it's okay, then it won't be right, because then the law of the land will tell that then that person will keep on doing the same sin again and again. Huh? So in that case, if we don't follow the law and the order, then it will look good. But that time she was the great devotee of Krishna and she knew that Krishna knows who to punish and all. Should have forgotten. But now today's time, if we see, if a person kills your children and you tell that okay, let them go, let them forgive because he's a Brahmana or he's a Kshatriya or some caste, then to we are seeing so many people going and killing the poor people under their car, crushing them and all those stuff. Then everyone will get forgiveness based on their caste. So that is not right in this modern age. Kali Yuga, I don't think this is right. But she was in Dwapar Yuga. She was right at that condition because Krishna himself was there. That's what I believe, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Let's hear from others also. Let's see what others are saying. Each one can unmute and say. Yes. Sridevi Mataji, you are unmuted. Okay. Mariappan Prabhu, you say?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Draupadi has justified her stand and supported Dronacharya's son by because she is affected now because Ashwatthama killed her sons. The same plight will be for Krupi. So she doesn't want the same plight for the lady because lady who has children can only understand another lady who is having children. Both of them are having children and they know each other's pain. So that way, she has exactly understood the pain of the mother, the Krupi's
Pain.
pain. So that way, she has justified her support, Prabhuji.
Okay. Okay. What about others? Please share your thoughts. Whether Draupadi was right in saying that Arjuna that don't kill him or leave him. Yes, Kushi Mataji, you are unmuted. What to say? Asha Mataji.
Draupadi is compassionate.
Yes, Srimati, go ahead. Yeah, okay.
She is compassionate. So, for one point, she is right only, Prabhuji.
So, 1 point right. What is not right? Anything else?
She is right, Prabhuji.
Right, okay. What about others?
Because with compassion.
Prabhuji, here what is being explained is, yes, Draupadi is right because she understood and she doesn't want the pain she has gone through should be experienced by someone else. And it shows that she is a great devotee and that is the quality of the devotee. But I think when something is wrong, wrong should be punished. Wrong is wrong. So I don't know in this context whether she is right because she is letting, yes, she is showing her highest quality being merciful. But I'm unable to say whether it is right on her part or not.
You are like Arjuna now. Arjuna situation like this. One side,
you are Krishna, so you are guiding.
No. What I'm saying, Arjuna situation is that one side Draupadi is saying don't kill him, other side Krishna is saying kill him. Later Bhima comes, he says kill him. Other side Yudhishthira says don't kill him. So
that's why I know this much, because I know, if I see now and compare with the present situation, wrong is wrong, because wrong should be punished is what I
okay.
feel.
Okay. Let's hear from others also. Let's see what others are saying. Yes, Ramesh Prabhu.
Prabhuji, she is right. I think in that Dwapara Yuga, so Paramatma is there to take care of everybody.
Okay.
So in Kali Yuga, in point of us, from our side, we are in Kali Yuga, so everything will be taken care of. The department, law and police department is there to take care of. In our point of view, we think that that is not right.
I
In
want to
that time,
contribute that,
in
Prabhuji,
that
because our
in that
law is
Yuga,
not
Paramatma
taking
is
care
there to take
properly.
care. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So she has done right thing. I think right. She has done.
Okay. So what about others? Those are not spoken. Yes, Kushi Mataji was saying something. Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
It's like, two ways, like what I feel, what is my understanding, or what I feel is she is right in through her his mother's sake, not towards her anger is towards what Dronacharya's son, but she is kind-hearted towards his mother because she has lost her son. What the feeling she is going through, so she must be having the same feeling towards her.
Okay. Anyone got any other different opinion? No. So
Prabhuji,
if I say, yeah, who's that?
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
Mario here.
Yes, Prabhu.
Perhaps he could have been killed, I feel, because once again he made a mistake in the later stage by killing by Uttras this thing.
Yes.
Here, if he could have been killed, at least he could have been escaped from that punishment. Later he was punished, and they say still he is alive and experiencing all kinds of horror in the life. Considering his plight, if he could have been killed in this thing, as per Lord's advice, he could have been saved from further this thing. Further mistake, further blunders, commitments, further further heinous activities.
Okay. Where is Ashwatthama now?
Ashwatthama is somewhere Himalayas, they say.
So he's still living, right?
Still living with that stinking body and from all these miseries.
But at the same time, he called Chiranjeevi. He is not dying.
Chiranjeevi, what is the use, Prabhuji? Chiranjeevi is also now it has become a punishment for him. Everything has become a punishment for him.
Yeah.
I feel really pitiful.
Correct. If I say that Draupadi was wrong, I mean, just for a discussion's sake, huh? So, of course, later we can see what Prabhupada writes, we can see that. So, in the previous verses we read, Manu Samhita talking about what kind of people should be punished, what kind of people should be killed, as per, and also say that if king punishes such a person, he will get immediately the heaven. The person who killed, the committed crime, when punished by king, he will get heaven, and plus he'll be relieved of all the sin. Now, as Mariappan Prabhu said, maybe the further sin committing could have saved. So the Draupadi's compassion may not be the right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not disputing that she is woman. She has got pure devotee. She has expressed her compassion because the son of Drona, who is Guru, and she also says that because of Drona, the Guru, you all learned. She's telling Arjuna, because you have learned this Dhanurvidya because of your guru. And he is his son and he is his representative. He is not different from, son is not different father. So he is a representative father. So that way you cannot kill him. So Draupadi's logic all is correct. Here, the point is that, like, if you go back, Bhagavad Gita also, Arjuna also initially said, no, I don't want to kill. They are my guru, they are my grandfather, they are brothers, uncles. He was showing all the compassion. But what Krishna said, he said, you're a fool, you're mudha, you're a fool number, you're speaking like a pandita. Because they are adharmis, they should be killed. And before this, Krishna also said this. So Ashwatthama is living at somebody's cost. He has no right to live. That kind of judgment Krishna gave. Now later we see when Bhima, the Yudhishthira speaks, then Krishna also speaks. Krishna kind of gives a hint to Arjuna what decisions to be made. But the point, as a practicing devotees, yes, we should have compassion. But at the same time, we should realize that the compassion should not be just on a body. Compassion should be on a spirit, soul level. So Draupadi's compassion, certain extent on the body level, because he was son of Brahmana, all those things. So she was not fully compassionate on the spirit, the Atma level. So, of course, she is good by saying this, don't kill him, because, his father is great, this one. And also, on Kripi's point of view, it's all okay. But she was not at a spirit, compassionate at Atma, the spiritual level. So that is the point. So again, the lesson for us that yes, we should be compassionate, but our compassionate should not be just restricted to the body alone. We should see beyond that. Certain action, like what did Krishna said? Krishna did not said that, you relieve it. He said, kill. And Krishna also says, Bhagavatam, dharmastu sakshat bhagavat pranita. He says, what is dharma? Dharma is what I say is dharma, not what you decide. That's what the lesson he teaches to even Bhishma also. Bhishma, you are a great devotee, great warrior, powerful, you are, Ichamarani, all those things. You are one of the Mahajans. But if you support adharma, you are also adharmi, you are also equally be punished. You cannot survive whatever power you have. That is a lesson he teaches us through Bhishma's lesson. Now, again, Ashwatthama's, again, is another point we need to understand, that is Krishna's pastime, Krishna's will, because the next, Uttaras, because he attacked, that appears Parishut Maharaj, who could see Lord Krishna in his womb of mother. Because of Ashwatthama's Brahmastra, Uttara requested Krishna, Pahi Pahi Rakshama, she says, and then Krishna comes in. So that's why Parishut Maharaj, the child in the womb, could see Krishna. That's why the born child itself is a great devotee. Of course, because of that, later we can see how Bhagavatam come to us. So if you connect all these things, it's a Krishna's Leela, Krishna's pastime. But we cannot judge what Draupadi done right or wrong. We have no right. I have no right to comment right or wrong. So we are not judging Draupadi's action. What we are discussing, that what is the lesson for us? The lesson for us is that we should not be just compassionate on body alone. We should be compassionate just above that, spiritual also, so that that particular person gets a spiritual benefit. Now, today's world, you cannot take law in hand. You have no right to punish anybody. Yes, we have to go through the legal process, whatever it is, police or court, whatever it's. So, or even in our own congregation or whatever, even not crime, in offense happens also, we have no right to take law in hand. Like within our devotees, somebody commits, I'm not talking crime, I'm talking offenses within that, some insult. Then also we should go to the higher authorities. I have no right to punish unless I have legally, or I have obligation to, like for example, father, husband, guru, or certain positions like temple president, things like that, yes, they may have certain right to chastise or correct a person. But otherwise, I don't have a right to correct others. I have to go to the right authority. Similarly, anything crime happens also, we should go to the law of the land. We cannot take the law. But as a practice devotee, we should always show compassionate towards the soul. So we should get that level. So how to connect that person to spiritual level? How to make sure that that person doesn't commit the crime again? Because if a crime commits a crime again, he has to suffer another millions of years. So that is what real compassion should be. So later we see how Arjuna reacts to that, how Krishna tells. These are all, good point. What I'm trying to bring out is that, at least as a practice devotees, we should be aware of it. So we just should not go blind with what we read. We'll read one more sloka before moving to the next one. Somebody would read.
Prabhuji, I did not allocate.
Okay, anyone can read.
I did not allocate to anybody, Prabhuji.
No problem.
49.
Yeah, anyone can read. 49, yeah.
49. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sutavacha, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sutavacha Dharmyam Nyayam Sakarunam Nirvyalikam Samam Mahat Raja Dharma Suto Radnyaya Pratyanandat Vacho Dvijaha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sutta Goswami said, O Brahmanas, King Yudhishthira fully supported the statements of the queen, which were in accordance with the principles of religion and were justified, glorious, full of mercy and equity, and without duplicity. Purport: Maharaja Yudhishthira, who was the son of Dharmaraja or Yamaraja, fully supported the words of Queen Draupadi in asking Arjuna to release Ashwadhama. One should not tolerate the humiliation of a member of a great family. Arjuna and his family were indebted to the family of Dronacharya because of Arjuna's learning the military science from him. If ingratitude were shown to such a benevolent family, it would not be at all justified from the moral standpoint. The wife of Dronacharya, who was the half-body of the great soul, must be treated with compassion, and she should not be put into grief because of her son's death. That is compassion. Such statements by Draupadi are without duplicity because the action should be taken with full knowledge. The feeling of equity was there because Draupadi spoke out of her personal experience. A barren woman cannot understand the grief of a mother. Draupadi was herself a mother, and therefore her calculation of the depth of Kripi's grief was quite to the point. And it was glorious because she wanted to show proper respect to a great family.
Yes, Mataji. Just share any points on this?
Because Draupadi, she does not want such great family to be in grief. So she asked Ashwadhama to Maharaja. So Draupadi asked Arjuna to release Ashwadhama because she doesn't want another family also to be in grief. That's what Prabhuji.
Okay. Yeah, so here Sutta Goswami says Yudhishthira also fully supported Draupadi's action. Yudhishthira is more compassionate, is Dharmaraj. So he said, yeah, what you're saying is right, don't kill him. Because the Prabhupada explains that how Dronacharya and the family was indebted. I mean, the Pandavas indebted to Dronacharya family because the whole education given by them. So now, what is the lesson for us? That we should be always indebted to a teacher, guru, teacher, which never should, kind of insult or even forget. It's about gratitude. If you don't have gratitude towards our seniors, like parents or teachers, we will be more ungrateful. That should not be the case. So that is a point. So moral standpoint of view, that is, I mean, what Draupadi is doing right, and Yudhishthira Maharaj also is confirming that. And again, the lesson for us. When we read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, it's up to me to take lessons. I have to should take a lesson that what is from Draupadi's standpoint of view, or Yudhishthira's standpoint of view, what is the lesson for me? Lesson for me is that I should be compassionate. I should respect my guru and guru's family, and I should respect my seniors at any cost. I should not insult or bring grief to their family, because they have given everything for us. Whatever I have today is because of my guru and my senior. So that is the point Prabhupada in the purport brings out that. And because she has, gone through the pain herself, so that such kind of pain, we cannot experience it. It is, somebody else going through, I cannot experience the pain. It's only when I go through, I can realize it. So that's not so easy. I can sympathize it, but I cannot experience that kind of pain. Losing loved one, especially the 5 children at a time, it's not easy. But that point, she is composed. She takes the decision, bold decision that no, don't kill him, believe him. So that is a great quality of Draupadi. We should take that lesson in our life and as much as practice in our life. With this, I'll stop here. Devotees can share your comments or feedback before the end. Yes, each one can share some thoughts. We'll go in alphabetic order if you. Yes, Asha Mataji, quickly.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes,
Now I change my stand on Draupadi's action and I say she is right, because excusing is better than taking revenge.
Yeah, but see, we cannot judge. I'm just asking question because I have no right to judge Draupadi or Yudhishthira. They are great devotees. Their stand is that. But again, point that for me, what is the lesson? That's the point I'm trying to discuss.
That's what I have taken from that I should always excuse rather than take revenge is what I will take from this class, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Same Prabhuji. I mean, I was on the stand. I was thinking that no, she is a compassionate. Now, I can understand that we should not completely judge anyone. I mean, I don't know. That's what I understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Murali Prabhu, say anything.
Yes, Prabhu. Personally, experiencing difficulties, then only we'll understand, Prabhu. We should never judge.
Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Today's slokas are very tricky, and everyone must realize the intricacies involved in it. I personally, I feel Krishna Paramatma is ultimate, and whatever he advises, immediately it should be implemented. It should be strictly followed by me at all stages in my life. I should not deviate from Krishna's instructions and decisions. I must strictly adhere to Krishna's instructions. Yeah, whatever instructions he has given, it should be adhered in my life, and I should not try to indulge in tarnishing a decent family or any this thing, and should not make any blunders in my life. If I happen to do any blunders in my life, I should be ready to face the consequences. I should be ready to receive the punishments. I should not run away from the punishment. I should wholeheartedly receive the punishment. Then only I can get rid of my karma and consequences of karma. This is what I have realized, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Now, if you see the letter, before this, Krishna told Arjuna that he kill him. Later, after Yudhishthira spoke, then Krishna says, yeah, now he heard Yudhishthira speaking. You heard me also. Now you decide whatever you want. Krishna doesn't say that kill him after that. Even Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says, see, whatever I can tell you, I told. Now it's up to you. You can decide. So again, it's a lesson for me that Krishna has given a knowledge, but it's up to me to take a decision. I should have that intelligence to take a decision, right decision as per the scriptures, right time, right place, circumstances. That is the point. Krishna has given the full freedom. Arjuna also gave full freedom. He has given us a free will. But we should not kind of misuse that freedom. We should always understand what is the need or what is that will pleasing to Krishna. Now, if you see later, Arjuna did not kill Ashwatthama. Krishna, even though told that he kill him, Arjuna did not kill him. He did something else, which is pleasing to Draupadi, which is pleasing to Yudhishthira, which is pleasing to Krishna also. So that is a lesson we can learn. Of course, we'll complete this chapter, then we can discuss more on that. Thank you, bro. Yes, next, who else? Kushi Mataji, want to say anything?
To understand Krishna as well as his activities. So similar understand, it's difficult to understand devotees also. So yeah, I'm listening, you all respected persons. So I'm trying to understand. Hare Krishna.
Why is your friend Samapti Mataji is not joining?
I'm sorry, even I don't know, Prabhuji. I will ask her.
Please find out. Yes. Okay.
Ji.
Puja Mataji,
Hare Krishna.
want to say anything? Ramesh Prabhu, anything now to say?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, we can learn a lot from this by forgiving the incident what happened to Draupadi and her family. But it's following in this word, it's highly difficult. So connecting with Krishna's conscious, slowly we can change our thoughtful mind and other things. So we will try, definitely. It's hard and very easy to listen. Highly difficult to follow this.
Yeah.
Definitely we are in that way by getting good advice by like you, Guru. So definitely we will follow.
Easy
This
to
is the
preach,
lesson.
but difficult
Yes.
to practice.
Follow. This is difficult
When
to
somebody
follow.
else is going through, I can give a lecture. But something
Yes,
happened
yes.
to me, then I will
Highly
not.
difficult.
Yes.
So definitely we are on the follow. We are on that route to be follow. Definitely.
Prabhupada
Thank
gives very nice purport on each one. Yeah.
you.
Thank
It
you,
shows,
Prabhu.
Prabhu, there's
Thank you.
always a room for giving pardon.
Yes.
There's always a room for pardon. How cleverly, how intelligently, that is spiritual intelligence, Prabhu.
True.
How to pardon everybody and be cool. Okay,
Yeah.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Shruti Mataji, anything else you want to say?
Nothing Prabhu has told, yes, we have to pardon and be compassionate to others. But yes, as we see, it's very difficult. Maybe slowly, at least now we can say that if people speak against us or talk behind us, initially we start forgiving them. Okay, we will not be like tomorrow I'll go and talk 3-4 sentences behind that person again. So maybe starting point we can do that slowly, and gradually we might start coming to that level of Draupadi's level we'll not be able to reach, but at least even if we reach 10% of us, it is by Krishna's mercy only. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Shridevi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Today's the 4 slokas are about Draupadi's compassion towards killing Ashwatthama. She is very compassionate. She doesn't want Kripi to suffer like her. Already she is suffering, and she should not, Kripi also should not suffer like her. So that compassion she has. But Lord, actually, what Lord says, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita is, we can be compassionate, like how he says, tells to Arjuna, we should be compassionate, but at the same time, we have to follow the dharma. If anybody is doing wrong, he should be punished and killed. That's what Krishna says. And the same thing, Krishna says to Arjuna, regarding the killing of Ashwadama also.
Mhm.
That's what Prabhuji. That's
Thank
what
you.
is my understanding.
Okay. So thank you all. So we'll continue our discussion tomorrow. Those who are not attending, please message them. So what is the reason, is everything is okay? So that the kind of
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm allotting slokas, but what is happening is only like Shruti Mataji, Lakshmi Mataji, Archana Mataji, Asham, they are only they're ready to take the slokas. The rest of the people whoever
possible,
I'm
we need to call
allotting,
them and ask.
they are not attending the class that particular day.
Yeah,
Whenever I'm
possible.
allotting.
Just to give a call, any one of you call, each one call and find out, because I just now today saw that Varsha Mataji is not well, So
Today
we need
actually
to
she's not well.
just to call so that, if everything is okay or not, that will make it a lot of difference. Each one can call. Matajis can call to other Matajis, Prabhus can call the Prabhus. That's the way to kind of build our family relationship. Possible, each one can do it. It will help.
Sure, Prabhuji.
Okay. Thank you. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you so much,
Vancha
Prabhuji. Hare
kalpatarubhyasya
Krishna.
kripa
Thank you very much.
sindhubhyo patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Ananta koti vaishnava vrinda ki Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.